Have you ever wondered why a certain song, melody, or lyric can make you smile, cry, focus, or even bring back a memory you had forgotten about for so long? Music is more than just plain entertainment. It is a powerful tool that deeply affects the human brain. It is scientifically proven that music can trigger emotional responses, strengthen memory, and even boost cognitive performance. Understanding how music influences the brain can help us see how and why it plays a truly vital role in our everyday lives. Today, I will be discussing how music specifically enhances memory and elicits emotions. It has been proven that patients with dementia and Alzheimer's disease become significantly less agitated and confused when music is a factor in their therapy and day to day lives. In the article Music as Medicine for Alzheimer's Disease and Dementia, published by Northwestern Medicine, it says that when we use musical intervention, we're looking for areas and networks in the brain that are intact to serve as bridges and help the areas that are not working well. This evidence shows how music therapy works and what they do when using it. The article also goes on to say people with Alzheimer's may come alive again when they hear music. Some start dancing alone or with their caregivers, which is a very big deal. This quote is from Dr. Borna Bonakdarpour, who works with Alzheimer's patients, explaining that she has seen firsthand how music can positively impact those with memory loss. Music can also help to enhance our memory on a day-to-day basis, and the article How Music Affects Memory and Concentration, published by Levine Music, says a tune connected to an event or information forms a kind of soundtrack, which when is played can spark a recollection. This explains how when tied to an event, music helps us remember it more clearly. In that same article, it also says music and memory have a deep-seated connection. Songs and melodies serve as auditory post-it notes, helping us remember significant events or information. Music engages various areas of the brain, including those associated with memory and emotion like the hippocampus and prefrontal cortex. This statement explains what parts of the brain are responsible for engaging with memory and how music serves its purpose in enhancing memory. Next, music elicits emotions. Music is something that provokes strong emotions for everybody. Everyone likes different music, whether it be rock, classical, rap, acoustic, and so on. If there is one thing that everybody has in common, it's that music makes us feel something. In the article Why and How Music Moves Us, written by Pfizer, it says listening to or making music increases blood flow to brain regions that generate and control emotions. The limbic system, which is involved in processing emotions and controlling memory, lights up when our ears perceive music. This quote explains why we feel the way we do when we hear music, which is very interesting. I can name a ton of times when it feels like a light has lit up in my brain when I hear a song. Knowing how and why that happens is important and interesting. For me personally, I've always been a very music-driven person. Whether it be I love listening whenever I'm doing anything, cleaning, schoolwork, working, or just lying in bed. One song that always makes me feel really emotional is Perfect by the Smashing Pumpkins. When I hear this song, I get happy, sad, and even a feeling of intense nostalgia, even though the song came out well before I was born. Now that I have discussed how music affects the brain, let's review the main points. Music helps enhance memory in both Alzheimer's and dementia patients and for people in their everyday life. Music helps us remember significant events in our lives and gives patients with memory loss disorders a nostalgic feeling, which helps them remember things better. Music also elicits emotion. It lights up parts of our brain, helps us to feel things, and to even focus better. Knowing how music affects the brain is something very interesting to learn about. The next time that you're listening to one of your favorite songs and you start to feel happy, sad, etc., you will now know why you feel that way.